down for. Let me play that bitch in a minute.
EA Sports.
I can play one game, I guess. I'm about to go to games. I'm on CFB right now. I'm finna go to game chat. And number 1 is playing the number 7 at Texas A&M this week. Got $510. Rest of them in the top 8. Top 3-star prospects. On NC State, I see. Freshman. Was he wide receiver? Tight end, I guess. Go to running back. Looking to make this one of the best freaking. I was gonna make one of this the best freaking recruiting classes Mississippi State has had in a while. And I don't know, game of the week again. The number 1 Mississippi State playing number 7 Texas A&M in their house.
Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M.
And we're in the home of the 12th man here.
Environment in college football. This crowd coming together.
And this game is going to get
make it very difficult.
I can already tell. And the Bulldogs will be starting off with the ball first.
This team to get us going.
Save it back there. And
he takes this
out.
from inside the 5.
He's going to find himself at the start at
coverage there.
So the
Mississippi State Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. Here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kurt, you talk to opponents and they always use the same
Bulldogs offense being let out by
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is not very often you're right. The defensive coordinators
they
are most
get the
concerned
ball
about a
first
tight end.
and
But
get
in this
8
case,
yards
that
on
is
the
exactly
run.
what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
It's early, but this
Daniels gets the ball and gets tackled in the backfield. Loss of 4 here.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second
I
down
bet
run.
they did not see that coming.
At the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Dropping back.
And we're getting pressure in the backfield.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The offense stays on the field with this open drive. They'll go for it in their own territory.
Very confident in there. Gonna find Harmon, and Harmon's gonna get the first down here.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Oh my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally with the ball
First down
and
for
not let him
Bulldogs.
have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
Receiver
Jaguar gets
makes
the
the
game
catch,
5 there.
and they get him down after the completion. That completion
Daniels
makes
in
it
the
second
backfield.
and medium. Gonna run it. It's Daniels.
We're going to fight for 4 yards here.
The 42-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third
Third
down coming up a
and
little
1,
bit more
and the stadium
manageable.
is
It certainly has a lot
loud
of
here.
value.
Daniels gets the ball and gets the
He moves
first
the ball to
down.
about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny
First
this
and
back
10,
and coming up with
Blake
that
in the
conversion.
backfield. Whitmore gets the
Powering
ball,
through.
and it
Well,
gets
that's one of
tripped
those
up
plays
for
that works
a
better
loss
against
of
certain
1 yard.
defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to
Daniels
tackle
just hands
the
the ball.
outside on the perimeter
We're
and
going to
set
fight
something
for
up
a gain
downfield.
of 3 here.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Strong open drive. This is
Looking for
play
that
number
ball.
9, but it's third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
And find Whitmore, and Whitmore just brought down.
He's brought
It's
down
a gain
just
of
short
5
of marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did
Gonna
here.
find
They knew where the
Frazier
sticks
here,
were.
get the
They were
first
able to
down.
make the tackle short of the line.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at their own 41.
Keeping it on the ground here.
ball and fighting for yards. Still on his
Defense
feet.
makes the
It's a
stop
gain of
after a
5.
5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
And they find
That's going to
Allen,
be
and he drops
incomplete.
the
A lot
ball.
of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Jalen pushes loud here. Coming
There's
out
the
is
snap.
empty.
Quarterback setting up to throw.
Finds
Gets
Harmon
made over
on
the
the
middle.
in route.
Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early
1st and 10
going.
at their
This
own
is a
26.
tough environment for
Daniels gets
visitors.
hit, but gets
Goes
tackled in the
backwards,
backfield for a
losing
loss
3
of
yards
3.
there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a
13
tackle for
here.
loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
Finds
and their game
Mosley
plan
on the
gets
drag
much more
route. Gets the
challenging
gain.
to try to come up with that first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
3rd and 9 here. Gonna find
Drags a quick
Frazier.
throw.
Frazier
The
gets a
defense
gain
will
of
wrap
6.
him up after about a
Right.
6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Mississippi State now operating in the red zone.
4th and
4th
3,
down, looking to
gonna
throw for
stay on
it.
the field. Oh, he
Makes
gets
a
the ball.
quick grab.
Harmon getting
He
across the
stopped,
first down
but gets
marker.
a first down.
Just a little bit across the first down marker. And that's going to bring us to the
So
end of the
Kirk, we reached
first
the end
quarter.
of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in
Mississippi
the
State
early
taking their
stats
time to
illustrating
get down
the
this
story.
field.
And the
1st
crowd
and 10
coming
at
to
their own
life here,
15.
trying to
Daniel gets
help
him the
this
ball.
defense
Fighting
down in
4
the red
yards,
zone.
getting a gain of 4 on the run.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the
Davis gets
handoff.
him the ball here.
That's a
They get
nice
a gain
tackle
of
there by the
2.
senior. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red
3rd
zone.
and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the
Really
defender
trying
gets
to
a
leave that
hand
in
here
to
to break the
Coleman,
pass
but
up.
the
Hey,
ball
the good
is
news is
hit.
here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have
4th and
more.
4, and they
Gotta
are
be
going
thinking
to
about
stay
going
on the
for this
field
on
here.
4th and short.
They're going to throw it to Whitmore, and Whitmore spins his way toward the
Doesn't
first
quite get in,
down.
but it sets up a 1st and
Don't know
goal for this
how the
offense.
defender did not even
Offense
think
threatening,
about trying to
close
hit
the goal
him.
line with a new set of downs.
Risky
Especially
call
Hay
here
in the
by this
backfield.
off-
And finding his
Into the
way
end
into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Hay
Bulldogs.
getting his second rush
This
and
was
his
the last time
second
you saw an
career
offense eat up the
touchdown
entire
in his
first
freshman
quarter.
year.
Talk about moving the ball methodically down
Hay
the
hasn't
field,
been seeing a
and then
lot of the
eventually you're
field,
able
you
to
know,
punch
because
it
he's the
in
4th
for a touchdown.
running
This
back,
defense
but
is going over
he's
the
making
sideline, just looking for
impact here.
So
when
no
it comes to the
return
power
here.
run.
Takes in the end zone and they begin the drive at the 25.
As we can
Bulldogs
see,
offense out there for their first possession.
both free
Facing
safeties
interesting
on both
matchups here today,
teams.
Kurt. Each quarterback
Looking
could
very
have to
dangerous.
account for an elite free safety on the other side.
Well, Chris, I think this is the game.
Both have similar
in the
numbers.
game,
We're going to
be
see
honest.
which
These
free
two free
safety
safeties are
has
great
more of
at
an impact today.
operating and just roaming in coverage.
watching over
It's
the
gonna be
middle
interesting
here.
to see how these two move around on the chessboard in this game.
And running back
Moves the ball
on
to
their
the
first
34.
carry,
Great job
getting the
on
game
the
of
offensive
none.
line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run?
Running back getting out of the backfield and getting it to the
They
46.
keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Great job getting out of
The
the
running play
backfield.
gives the offense a fresh set of
Running, watching over
downs.
the middle. Reed throws a screen. Wide receiver screen right here, but it's a
Defense
loss
drops him
of
for a
2.
loss. Tougher second down on the
Pollock
way.
being very, very patient on that screen play.
And they hand
Reed
it off
hands
to
the
the
ball off
back.
to Owens. Owens gets him that
And
at the
tackled after
line.
a
Only getting a
small
gain of
pickup there.
1 there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense.
And Malik Reed getting him out in the
Pass rush has
backfield, getting
trapped him. It's a
sacked
sack.
for a loss
And the
of
Aggies will have to kick this away.
6.
That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense.
Craver back to receive the punt. The punt is off, and Craver is gonna have some running room and try and get some type of yards. And getting only 13. And folks, as you heard today,
Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Great
Tyron
possession
Lacy
last time.
passed
They punch
away
it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
tragically last night in
Hey, it's
Houston.
a great job of this
So prayers
defense.
up, prayers out
containing
to
the
his
running game.
family.
But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I
Great
think it's
SEC
important to
wide
have some
receiver
sense
coming out
of
of
balance.
LSU.
So
It's about to
throwing
be
and
drafted.
running is essential. Stick with it.
NFL draft.
They stop,
I
and he gets
know
out
his
across the
former
25-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning
All
of
right.
this close,
Yes.
competitive first half.
hurt right now.
Well, you can tell the
After
quarterback knew
tragic-
exactly
after,
what he wanted to do with the football. He was
recent
going
loss.
to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Receiver looks
Fine
it in.
Martin.
It's complete.
Second and 2
They bring
coming
down
up.
the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
Gonna find Whitmore here, and Whitmore
Left and makes the
gonna get
completion.
out of bounds
It's
at the
a big gain
47.
Before he goes out of bounds, it'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And Beering empty, making
Here's the
adjustments in the
snap, looking
backfield
to
here.
throw.
Gonna find Coleman, and Coleman's gonna get it across the 50.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
And find Coleman again, and getting a first down. Now running out of bounds, and now lining up at their own 37 here.
First down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
And look for Coleman again on the speed out, and he's gonna get the feet in.
And he's out of bounds.
Gain of
after
7 on
gaining
that play.
decent yardage. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
Gonna find Davis,
That one falls
and he dropped the
incomplete.
ball.
Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is
Third
his
down
ability
on
to
this
get
play
involved
here.
in the pass game. Runs a great route,
Third
just
and
doesn't
3
come
at
down
their
with the
own
catch.
30, 16 seconds left.
Going to pick up the
Second
3rd
quarter.
and short through the
Pass.
air.
Gonna find Frazier,
Comes up with the catch.
and gonna get the first
He
down
moves the
here.
ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be
Gonna
able to
try and
find
look
an
for
open
Allen
receiver
here,
and
but
eventually get the
ball
first
is
down.
different.
Not surprised at all that they're able to
Poorly
convert.
thrown.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
And look for
Graham down the
Coleman
middle.
here.
It's Coleman. The
gain
offense will
of
take their
6 on the
first time out
play.
in the half. The talk strategy here.
3rd and 4 coming up,
The
and we're gonna have
timing here between the
timeout
quarterback
here,
and
25
his
seconds
receiver.
left.
Pick up
Because
some
they're trying to
positive
get a
yards. I
touchdown.
continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Gonna find Whitmore on the
Catch
1st
made.
down.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the
They're
first.
going in a hurry up
New
offense
set
here.
of downs after that completion.
And throw it to Whitmore again, and Whitmore getting into the end
And he will
zone.
score.
fighting for the touchdown. And Mississippi State goes up 14-0.
Play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind
With
of
13 seconds left, Texas A&M needs to find a way to at least put some points up here for their down by 2 scores. More than the second half.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for some space.
Texas A&M offense just going to run the ball here. They're going to 4 and going to take the clock out. And going into second half here. The Aggies down 14. Looking to receive the ball and looking to bounce back from being down.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field.
Reed was going to hand the ball to his running back. And he gets met in the backfield. Talking about a loss of 4 here. Lewis.
Well, they
And
keep
his
trying to run
defensive
the
tackle
football,
is also
and they keep
helping
getting
him
dominated at the
to
line of
clear
scrimmage.
that
That has been a
tackle
theme
for
throughout
loss
this
here.
entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not
Smith
changing at
coming
all.
down
It's
to
become
make sure that the
one-dimensional,
running back
and
doesn't
I
get
think it's
out of
allowed
that
this
backfield.
defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to pass. It's Reed. And he floats this pass deep down the right side.
And intercepted by Wright.
Not a long return, but the pick.
Wright was set by him and did not allow that ball, did not allow the receiver to outrun him here. And Mississippi State has the ball, and Davis gets the ball and gets tackled for a loss of 2 here.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result was a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here.
3rd and 12.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Goodness gracious, I knew
It's
it.
intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
I was getting baited.
Gonna take it all the way in.
Oh, that's a kick.
Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Texas A&M finally putting points up on the board.
Gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the
Now
outside.
down by 7.
He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away.
And
here's the return from inside the 5.
Ball. That's running.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll rifle this one deep.
Why
to the right
is it
side.
not over the top here,
Chris,
bro?
the offense takes a shot downfield.
I can take his top off
Defender
so
does a great
easily right
job
there.
making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to...
Nowhere to go.
And the fumble.
Loose.
And the defense recovers the ball.
Crucial takeaway.
This offense just...
And this Mississippi State offense just...
In the second half with the football, the last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground.
And
now give your
Mississippi State offense just rumbling here.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Gonna run it. It's Owens.
You gotta be kidding me. He did not just break 3 skin tackles to get into the end zone, bro.
Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a
He
field
broke
goal.
3
You're
tackles
looking
to
for a
get into the
touchdown.
end. Texas A&M offense.
Being aggressive and punching it in.
Texas A&M defense keeping this offense in the
Fair
game.
catch here.
And I'm about to get triggered here.
Mississippi State offense is back out there now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back?
Davis
That
gets the
costly
ball.
error here.
It's a game of 6
That
on
one
the
takes
play.
it across the
On the
30-yard
right.
line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And they'll run
Daniels
it out
just
of the
handed the
shotgun.
ball and fighting for the
There's
first
tackle,
down.
but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence.
Daniels handed the ball again. Finds running room. Bridges reach ankles and getting it past the 50 to their own 46.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands
Daniels
it
just
off
handed
from
the
the
ball,
gun.
and the defensive player gets off the tackle, but only allows
Second
a
down
gain
after
of
that run on the
4.
previous play. From the gun, he looks for
here.
an open man.
Looking for his tight end, and his tight end cannot
There was a
come
lot
down
of
with the ball.
contact. No penalty brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to
Gonna
hold on
find
to
his
the
tight
football.
end here
This time, a
for the first
completion.
down.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Fresh set of downs for the
First and
offense.
10
after
at
that
their
first
own
down
32.
completion.
Daniels just
He'll
handed
hand
the
it
ball,
off.
and
They
fighting
stop
for
him
6
after
yards
a
here.
6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive
Daniels
yards
just
by
handed the ball
throwing
again,
his
and
pass
this
on full display right there.
tackle for a
They'll
loss
stop him
of
behind the line for a loss of
1.
1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long.
Van Buren Jr. has a wide open run, and he's just going to take it himself, getting the first down.
Scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. On the
Daniels
run,
gets
it's
handed the ball
Daniels.
and gets a gain of only 1 on the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Empty backfield here.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
Gonna throw it across the
Pass is
middle for
hauled in over the
Whitmore.
middle. Brought down, but the completion
First
moves the
and
ball
goal
down the
here.
floor.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch.
And we're going to go into the 4th quarter
Reels
here.
in another one. This guy's automatic.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1st and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to
Daniels
also
handed the
look
ball and gets into the end zone, putting Mississippi State up 21-14.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
Aggies
Kickoff
back to
team is out on the
kick.
field.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football.
And the return's going to take the ball out here.
This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a
Bring the
nose
ball
for the end
to
zone and can
the
take it in
23.
for a touchdown.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And here's the handoff. The junior able to
Owen
bring him down
getting
quickly.
a gain
The
of
defense coordinator
Moss
this week
getting a gain
already
of
telling us about gap
3 on
integrity,
the play.
not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
have Nathan in the backfield.
but he'll get the carry.
They
They
were
test
gain
the
of
middle of
1
the
on
defense,
the
but
play.
get nothing. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right
And the
side.
receiver
downfield.
catching the ball for a
Gain
first.
just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Caught quickly. They make the
Receiver
tackle,
catching
but
the
that
ball for
pass
a gain
creates a
of
solid
7 on
gain.
the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Smith's gonna come over and watch him over
Handoff
the
here
middle
from
here.
the shotgun. Looks like Texas
And
A&M
the
will have
running
the
back
first
getting
down.
the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. and he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And Reed getting out of his backfield and taking
How many
off.
times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle it. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat
And Reed
one-dimensional.
trying to read option and it getting stopped in the backfield.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Tees. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Allen.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area
And
and give
first time
themselves
out.
a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Receiver in motion now. Looking for
Play with the interception.
in the end zone. And he'll be taken down.
I knew he was going to try and go for it. As soon as I saw him coming out of the backfield, I knew he was going to try and go for it.
Trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes
And
up
they
with
were
a big
getting
turnover.
stopped in the
That
backfield
could
for a
be the
loss
nail in the
of
coffin.
4.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Here.
Second and 1, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off, using his legs here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And here comes the punter onto the field.
And Mississippi State punting the ball over here.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out.
And Taylor
McCoverty makes the stop on this return.
47.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise.
Give it up! Mitchell with the interception!
Of the day.
And Mitchell has nothing but broad daylight as he's running this back.
At the 10 now.
And he's a 55-yard pick for Mississippi State.
Chris,
Putting themselves out of reach for Texas A&M. And his defense is coming alive in the second half.
Comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Aggies back to receive.
Turner looking to make a play here.
Oh my.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed.
And responding with a quickness on a kick return.
Touchdown, Aggies. He will score.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21.
And the Aggies really need to recover
They're going
this.
to try the onside kick here.
And they don't, and that's going to be the game, folks. Quarterback is going to come out here and kneel the ball.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice
Daniels coming in here getting 48 yards rushing
them.
them, averaging 3 yards per carry, getting 1 touchdown. His backup Davis getting 13 yards running, averaging 15
college football.
Hayes getting a 2-yard rushing touchdown. Whitmore led his receiving core today, getting the only receiving touchdown on the day today, and 2 receiving yards. Harmon getting 37 receiving yards. Coleman getting 29 receiving yards. Craver getting 22. Defense all over the place today. Anderson and Lewis getting 2 tackles for loss on the day. Mitchell, Blanton, and Pollard each getting a tackle for loss as well. Blanton and Anderson each sharing half a sack, and then Mitchell with a 58-yard pick six to close out the game, and Wright with interception in the end zone. And Blanton also an interception in the end zone. Tune in next week for the Egg Bowl, the last game of the season for Michigan State, who can finish undefeated in the regular season.